welcome to the 10 Show. We've got quite a show for you today.
We do. Does it feel like Thursday?
You know, it's almost Friday. I know someone is taking tomorrow off. Someone who, yes, absolutely, a well-deserved day off. So this is kind of your Friday.
Yeah, and everything that could go wrong has already gone wrong. Have you ever had those days?
No, really?
Really. You know, I'll tell you about it a little later. I'm going to need to stretch out on the chair. So we'll talk about that coming up in a bit. But I'm excited because, like you said, we definitely have a great show planned. Last night, I don't know if you guys are Phillies fans out there, but last night, Phillies won again against the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Cliff Lee.
Very excited.
Cliff Lee pitched a two-hitter.
Yes.
Amazing. Went the whole game. Really an amazing performance.
Yeah, congratulations to
And
them.
Shane Victorino is going to be here later, live in the studio.
Ah, that's what I hear.
Whoa, wait. It may not be the Shane Victorino you're expecting.
Huh.
Yeah, well, just so you have to stay tuned to see what that's all about.
You're such a tease.
I know. How many Shane Victorinos can there be?
Are you adding to my stress?
No. No, if everything went wrong this morning for you, it's about to go right.
I think you're right. I just need to do a little deep breathing. That's actually just one of the techniques that helps you to relieve stress.
Like in yoga.
Like in yoga. We actually have an author here who is going to talk about the fact that there are different ways to breathe to manage stress. I think
you tried
we have
yoga
his book cover
before?
I have. I've actually been to an ashram for a few days to get away and try yoga and see what it could do for me, and I'm telling you, it was fabulous. The name of the book, The Pure Heart of Yoga, has some great techniques in it to help you manage your stress, gives you 10 essential steps for personal transformation. The author is here to help us de-stress. Please welcome Dr. Robert Butera, or as he likes to be called, Yoga Bob. Thanks so much for being here.
It's great to see you.
Great to see you too. Now, I can tell that my stress level this morning was high. It was like everything was going wrong. What do you do when you have a day like that, where it seems like everything goes wrong?
Well, we started with that deep breath. So I want to have you place your hand on your stomach. Everybody in the audience, you can place your hand right on your stomach.
All right.
Take that breath into your belly. Let it get nice and big, and then exhale and pull it back.
And it's a belly breath. It's not a chest breath. It's a belly breath.
Right. Well, we'll allow the chest is fine as well. You just want to make sure the air gets all the way down.
Okay.
When you do that, we paused. And in that moment of pause, you have a chance to start to recognize what's stressing you out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
So you try that. You try the breath. And things stop. And you see a deep breath. It's actually one of the biggest benefits of yoga. Our beginner students, 90% of them say deep breathing is their biggest benefit when they thought that stretching was going to be the benefit.
You know, and I'll tell you, I think one of the things that was the biggest benefit for me was the fact that I was just aware of my breathing and having an awareness of what my body was doing, because a lot of that we take for granted. And when you're able to do that, you can kind of calm your nerves all the way around. So for people who may have tried yoga, or maybe you haven't, let's just share with them some of the tips. You say the first thing you should do is accept your stress reaction.
Exactly.
What does that mean?
Well, when you do the breathing and you take that pause, you move from the frazzled state to a deep thought. A deep breath equals a deep thought.
Okay.
When you get to the deep thought, you've stepped back and you're more like a witness. So you're no longer frazzled. So now you're not frazzled anymore.
Okay. So I could hear myself running around the newsroom looking for this video.
Exactly.
Okay. All
so
right.
you're looking for your video that's lost.
Yes.
And you
and
say,
maybe gone.
And maybe gone? I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
But see, now we've moved. We've changed. We're no longer worried. We've started to accept it. As you accept it, the step then is to feel the emotion.
Okay, so
that's the hard part.
You're yelling at the kids, you're late for work, traffic is crazy. You stop, you take a deep breath, you accept the fact that right now you're frazzled, probably a little anxious or frustrated.
Right.
And then in that moment, you say we can use deep breath to transform. How does that really work?
Well, if you can recognize how you're feeling, you've moved from a place of, you moved into a place of control.
All right.
That's what you want to get to, where you recognize that you can control your reaction to the thing you thought was stressful. It might not happen immediately, but that's something that the breathing will help you do. In the moment, let's say you get stressed out, forgive yourself. Afterwards, you can do this reflection. As you understand the emotion, you start to understand how you tick.
Okay.
Everybody's different. Some people really, feel frustrated, some will be angry, some will be upset. When you start to understand the pattern beneath that,
sure,
you can recalibrate.
And so say the kids are yelling and it's frustrating me. My husband has gotten on my nerves for the last time.
Okay.
And I want to change my reaction.
Right.
Then in that point, I have the opportunity to think and say, okay, I can be calm about this.
Right.
And then what? Where do I go? Do I go to the bathroom for 5 minutes? What do I do? Help me. You're so relaxed, by the way. It's almost driving me crazy. You're so relaxed.
All right. Well, what I want you to do in that moment is just do the deep breathing.
All right.
And then use common sense.
Got it.
And
is that what we forget when we're so emotional?
I think so. Don't you think so?
I think so.
Yeah. What I want you to do, though, is after the intensity is over, that's when I want you to reflect. So when you take time for some yoga, you have a chance to think about the whys behind your action. So one of the lessons we'd give for the loud children is children are loud, right?
They're loud,
That's their nature.
Yeah.
In yoga, they always say everything has a specific nature. We sometimes as adults think they should have the nature we want them to have. We think children might want to just always be laughing because that's where our selfishness comes in.
Yeah.
But the reality is everything has its own nature and we accept that. Then we attune ourselves to reality.
Wow.
So you're going to lose another video some point in the future.
You're wishing that on me?
No, I'm not. I'm just letting you know it might happen.
Yoga Bob!
It might happen.
In my perfect yoga world, it wouldn't happen. The name of the book is called Pure Heart of Yoga. And if you are interested in figuring out better ways to manage your stress, manage your emotions, do some deep breathing, you definitely want to check this out. Dr. Robert Butera, thank you so much for being here. Thank you.